weird stuff going on. Did you see also in the congressional meetings they've been having? I mean, you've got to wonder, what are these people? We know Biden's not what they tell us. That isn't Biden. Whoever is masquerading as president, whether it's a body double, whether it's a person in a mask, it's absolutely not Joe Biden. I mean, you've just got to look at earlier images, earlier videos of Joe Biden. Your earlobes are completely different. The earlobes of Joe Biden sort of go up. The guy that you've got seen on TV, his earlobes go down. They're attached down near his neck. Joe Biden had a birthmark on his forehead here as well. This other guy hasn't. I mean, it's not Joe Biden. But, I mean, you've got to wonder whether it's a guy in a mask, whether it's a robot, what they're doing here. There was a really, really interesting video that came out of a congresswoman talking. And you'll notice that one of her staff in the background is talking alongside her, along with her, in real time. Now you might think, well, this could be someone who's just maybe a speechwriter who wrote the speech and was mouthing the speech with her to make sure she was getting it right. But there's one part of it where the congresswoman actually makes a mistake in what she says. It's an error. And she doubles back on her words to repeat it properly. And the woman sitting behind it does the same thing. You've got to wonder, is this some form of ventriloquism? Is this some sort of neural link-up? Is this woman really what we think she is? I mean, what is going on here? Check out this clip.
Matters first. I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employees. Just have some administrative matters first. I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with FBI employee Roya Demlow, who I wanted to introduce into the record page 55 from the committee's interview with page 55 from the committee's interview which took place on July 17, 2023. In that which took place on July 17, 2023. In that, we're to leave this interview and we're to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden. We're to leave this interview and we're to suggest or imply that when you said the laptop was real, that it meant that the FBI had affirmatively determined in October 2020 that the laptop belonged to Hunter Biden. Would they be representing what you said, correct? Answer by Ms. Demlow. They would be representing what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that. They would be misrepresenting what I said because I don't have much knowledge of that.
That's really bizarre stuff, folks. That's real what the type stuff. You know, how could she have done a mistake with her? And then she notices the camera and she's going, oops, you know. You really got to wonder what's going on here, folks. There was another one of a congressman talking, and there's a guy sitting behind him, and for 15 minutes, this guy sits there perfectly still, and he blinks one eye the whole time. He blinks. He only blinks his right eye, never blinks his left eye. Check this out.
Some fiction spy thriller, but it actually happened, and it happened in our own government. Congressional oversight is a constitutional demand. We dedicate our careers to it. I have, at least. And during the course of my service, I've ran countless investigations. In the past few years, I've never seen so much effort from the FBI, the partisan media, and some of my Democrat colleagues to interfere with and undermine very legitimate congressional inquiries. It's because of a triad of disinformation and outright falsehoods. As one example, look at Crossfire Hurricane. Bit by bit, piece by piece, it's been deconstructed and shown to be politically motivated investigation, which it was. We all know now that it was the Democratic National Committee, along with the Clinton campaign, who colluded with the Russians. They used a former Russian spy, Fusion GPS, and law firm to create a fake dossier and then tried to cover it up. Now, the most recent example of this triad at work are efforts against my and Senator Johnson's ongoing Biden family investigation.
Crazy stuff, folks. Really crazy stuff. And like he's doing that for 15 minutes. It's bizarre. How do you just blink one eye like that and sit perfectly still like that? And very, very strange. You've got to wonder what's going on here, folks. What is really going on here? So what's going on with these people?
Quiet, John.